UFOs, we are not alone. Are we alone in the universe? It's a question that's haunted humanity for centuries, but in the past few decades, it's really blown up. Over the years, countless UFO sightings have left experts scratching their heads. From mysterious lights to unexplained objects in the sky, today we're diving into the top 5 UFO encounters that shocked the world. Buckle up, it's going to be an interstellar ride. Now, when we say UFOs, we're talking about unidentified flying objects, not necessarily aliens, but things in the sky that we can't explain. And people have been seeing this stuff forever, right? But what makes it even crazier is that it's not just your stoner buddy claiming to have seen a flying saucer after a night out. We're talking about credible witnesses, military personnel, pilots, even government officials reporting these bizarre events. They're seeing things that defy explanation, things moving in ways that our technology can't even touch. We're talking about crafts that move at impossible speeds, objects that vanish into thin air. I mean, what the hell is going on here? Stick around till the end to learn about the UFO that even NASA couldn't explain. We're diving deep into the world of the unexplained, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's kick things off with the granddaddy of them all. The Roswell incident, 1947, Roswell, New Mexico. A rancher finds strange debris, metallic, lightweight, and unlike anything he's seen. The military swoops in claiming it's a weather balloon. But people weren't satisfied. Roswell became the holy grail of UFO conspiracies. Conflicting reports, secrecy, and changing stories. If it was just a weather balloon, why the cover-up? The Roswell incident remains an unsolved mystery. Fast forward to 1997, Phoenix, Arizona. Thousands of people are out on a clear night when suddenly, boom! This massive V-shaped formation of lights appears in the sky, and we're not talking about some little blinking dots. These things were huge, silent, and moving in perfect unison. People freaked out, man. Imagine looking up and seeing this massive, silent object just hovering there. What would you think? People were pulling over their cars, getting out, taking pictures, videos, the whole 9 yards. This wasn't just a few random sightings, this was mass hysteria. Witnesses described these lights as being bigger than multiple football fields just gliding through the sky. And the craziest part, they didn't make a sound. No engine noise, no sonic boom, nothing. It was like they were just defying the laws of physics. Now, the official explanation? Military flares. Yeah, flares that somehow managed to stay lit for hours, move in formation, and terrify an entire city. Again, not buying it. Even the governor of Arizona at the time, Fife Symington, who later admitted he saw the lights, said it wasn't anything he recognized. The Phoenix lights remain one of the most documented and compelling UFO sightings of all time. The sheer number of witnesses, the video footage, the lack of a convincing explanation, it all points to something truly extraordinary happening that night. Chapter 3. The Rendlesham Forest Incident, Britain's Roswell. Now, let's hop across the pond to good old England for the Rendlesham Forest Incident. December 1980, RAF Woodbridge, a U.S. Air Force base in Suffolk. This one's got it all, folks. Strange lights in the forest, military personnel as witnesses, even freaking burn marks on the ground. It all started when U.S. Air Force security police reported seeing strange lights in the forest outside the base. Naturally, they went to investigate, thinking it might be intruders or something, but what they found was like something straight out of Close Encounters. These weren't your average flashlights in the woods. Witnesses described a metallic triangular object emitting beams of light, hovering silently amongst the trees. And get this, there are actual audio recordings of the military personnel freaking out, trying to make sense of what they were seeing. The next day they found physical evidence, indentations in the ground, broken branches, and these weird burn marks on the trees. It was like something had landed there, something not of this world. The Rendlesham Forest Incident is one of the most well-documented UFO cases involving military personnel. We're not talking about some random Joe Schmo here. These are trained observers, people who know their stuff, and they were clearly shaken by what they saw. Skeptics have tried to explain it away as a misidentified lighthouse or a weather phenomenon, but those explanations just don't hold water for a lot of people, especially those who were there that night. Chapter 4. Pentagon UFO Footage. The government knows something. Alright, let's bring it to the 21st century, shall we? Because things got really interesting in 2017, when the Pentagon decided to declassify and release footage captured by U.S. Navy pilots. This wasn't grainy footage from the 50s, this was high-tech infrared video of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs as they like to call it. And let me tell you, this footage is wild. It shows these objects, these tic-tacs as some pilots have called them, moving at hypersonic speeds, making impossible maneuvers, and basically defying our understanding of physics. These things were zipping around, changing direction on a dime, and accelerating in ways that our current technology just can't match. And the pilots? They were blown away. You can hear them in the cockpit recordings, freaking out about what they're seeing. These are trained observers, people who fly multi-million-dollar aircraft for a living, and they're left speechless. Now, here's where it gets even more intriguing. In 2020, the Pentagon released a report confirming that UAPs are real and that they pose a potential threat to national security. But here's the kicker. They admitted they don't know what they are or where they come from. They're basically acknowledging that there are things flying around in our airspace that are beyond our comprehension. That's huge. The government, the one that's been denying this stuff for decades, is finally admitting that they don't have all the answers. Chapter 5. The Mysterious Oumuamua, a visitor from another star system. Okay, strap in, because this last one is a real mind-bender. In 2017, astronomers discovered something truly unique, an interstellar object, the first ever observed, zipping through our solar system. They called it Oumuamua, and it was unlike anything we'd ever seen before. This thing was weird, man. It was shaped like a cigar, tumbling through space, and it was moving incredibly fast. But here's the kicker. It was accelerating, but there was no visible explanation for it. No outgassing, no trails, nothing. It was like something was pushing it from behind. And that's where things get really interesting. Enter Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, who dropped a bomb on the scientific community. He proposed that Oumuamua wasn't just some random space rock, it could be an artificial object, possibly even alien technology. Now I know what you're thinking. Hold on, Joe, are you saying aliens sent us a probe? I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying it either. Loeb's theory is controversial, no doubt, but here's the thing, it's based on scientific observation. The way Oumuamua moved, its shape, its acceleration, none of it could be fully explained by conventional means, and that's what makes it so fascinating. Outroad, the truth is out there, so there you have it, folks, the top 5 UFO sightings that shocked the world. From Roswell to Oumuamua, these encounters challenge our understanding of reality and make us question our place in the cosmos. Do these sightings prove we're not alone? Or are they just natural phenomena we don't understand yet? Honestly, I don't have the answers. But I think it's important to keep an open mind, to question what we think we know, and to consider the possibility that we're not alone in this vast universe. What do you think about these UFO sightings? Share your theories in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cosmic mysteries every week. We're just scratching the surface here, folks. There's a whole universe out there full of mysteries waiting to be explored.